Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah from Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is what you need to know before going into trade for 11th October 2021. In the international market, the much awaited non-farm payrolls in September 21 rose by just 1.94 lakhs versus Dow Jones estimate of 5 lakhs. The unemployment rate fell to 4.8% seen in late 2016 and better than the expectations for 5.1%. Even though the NFP payrolls were not so encouraging, US 10-year continued their march higher. US 10-year closed at 161 and 30-year at 2.16 on Friday. In the crude oil market, crude is trading at $82.18 per barrel. Short-term range for crude seems to be 79 to 83. Crude oil prices for now are capped at 83, but once 83 is broken, it will race towards 90. In the currency market, dollar index DXY is at 94.06. DXY's today's range is 93.90 to 94.39. The relatively weaker NFP has made DXY bulls to take some bets off the table. USD CNY or Chinese yuan is at 644. USD INR with a high of 75.16 closed at 74.99. Support at 74.70 and resistance at 75.25 does exist. Watch out, as our night research team had mentioned, USD INR will flirt around 75, and that exactly happened on Friday. USD INR closed at 74.99, just below 75. As NFP data was not so strong, DXY bulls took some bets off the table, and we would see that in USD INR as well. Expect USD INR's move towards 74.70 today. We repeat, expect USD INR's move towards 74.70 today. In the domestic market, let's start domestic section with RBI MPC outcome. Repo unchanged at 4%, reverse repo unchanged at 335, MSF bank rate unchanged at 425, CRR unchanged at 4%, SLR unchanged at 18% of the NDTL. Policy stance still remains accommodative with 5:1 votes. Inflation 5.20 downward revision in FY22 versus 570 projections in the last August MPC. Growth maintained at 9.5% GDP for FY22. Liquidity, no need of GSEP now, but the RBI ready to undertake GSEP as and when warranted, including OTs and OMOs. 14-day VRR to remain main instrument under liquidity management framework. Mr. Das also said that this process has to be gradual, calibrated and non-disruptive while remaining supportive of the economic recovery. With these comments and the entire MPC framework, 563 2026 closed at 571 versus 571 the previous trading day. Please note that the 563 has consolidated now, and building positions in 563 is now meaningful. 610 2031 closed at 632 versus 627 the previous trading day on the lack of any GSEP announcements further. Trading strategy for those who have not taken any positions yet, 610 2031 at 632 is a very good entry point. For those waiting to average can now average after watching today's action. For both the cases, feel free to speak with our in-house research team. Trading range for 610 2031 seems to be 628 to 633. That's it for today. See you tomorrow with a new episode of Night Snippets.